Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Pot Smoker's Bible. My name is Zion. I'm the author of the Pot Smoker's Bible, which contains the prophetic book of Zion, where I get my name and authority. It comes from the Ketuvim, or Tanakh, of the Jewish tradition. However, being raised a Christian, I use the King James Version of the Old Testament to put together the prophecy of Israel from the scattered bits of testimony of the various prophets. It became the Book of Zion. When I tried to publish the Book of Zion, I was informed that I had to write another book, The Pot Smoker's Bible, as a commentary and dissertation to the Book of Zion, because the Book of Zion was written entirely in Bible verse, by the words of the prophets themselves. Therefore, it was unpublishable in its solo form. Hence, the Pot Smoker's Bible. Now, when I first put together the prophecy of Israel, I found contained within it a set of instructions that I was uniquely qualified to follow. So I did. And the very last thing that I'm required to do to fulfill the prophecy of Israel is to publish peace, which I'm doing on YouTube and social media by reading to you from the manuscripts of the unpublished books that I have written, the Pot Smoker's Bible and Book of Zion. And today I'm reading to you from the 26th chapter of the Pot Smoker's Bible. It contains the 23rd chapter of the Book of Zion. It's called Behold My Servant, or the Book of Messiah. I'm taking up where I left off yesterday with Nahum 1:15, which becomes Zion 23:34. Behold upon the mountains the feet of him that bringeth good tidings, that publish peace. O Judea, keep your solemn feasts, perform thy vows, for the wicked shall no more pass through thee. He is utterly cut off. When Kenny, Messiah, is seen upon the mountain, he will come to bring peace to humanity. When Ishmael and Israel are brothers, there will be peace in Judea. A Muslim and a Jew can be brothers. They have always been brothers, in fact. As witness to God, um, as a witness of God of both, Kenny will bring peace to the Middle East. There will be no more wicked to pass through. It will be the home of the entire family of Abraham's bloodline. All those who reject the familial ties will be forced out by both sides of the family. Judea is told to keep their solemn feasts and to perform their vows. This speaks to both Jew and Islam. The Jewish feasts and the vows of the holy in Islam. When the feasts of Judaism is honored alongside the vows of the sacred of Islam, when both are seen as equal to the God of their mutual father Abraham, then, and only then, will Judea know peace. So, keep your feasts and perform your vows. Judea, you are both honoring the same God of the same father, Abraham. I honor both Jew and Muslim. To me, both are brothers. Both are the sons of Abraham. Both are bound to the same God. When Ishmael and Hagar were in the desert and thought that they were about to die, the gray saved them. Allah is Jehovah, is Ishi, is gray. Both Jew and Muslim claim to worship the God of Abraham, and both do, as do I. They are brothers of another mother. They have the same father. They both worship the same God of that single father. They use different names. They follow different rituals. They both claim the right to inheritance. And they are both right. Remember, Ishmael was promised his own kingdom. The people of Islam are his descendants, his rightful inheritance. There need be no animosity between Ishmael and Israel. Both have their inheritance, and Ishmael, as the elder brother, has the greater part of that inheritance. The Muslim world is far larger than the Jewish one. So, eldest brother, don't disparage Israel. You've inherited the larger part than your younger, smaller brother Israel. Part of Ishmael's anger towards his brother is not just that he was forced out by Sarah, but that he was rejected by his father and replaced by Isaac. Abraham didn't defend his son. He sent him out into the desert to die. Muslims have the right to be angry, but not at Israel. Abraham, their father. He is the one who did Ishmael wrong. So please, Muslims, let's place the blame where it belongs, with our ancient ancestors, Abraham and his wife Sarah, and their ancient age. Now, Sarah, Abraham and his wife Sarah, who used and discarded the handmaid Hagar and her lawful son Ishmael. Ishmael isn't not a bastard. When Sarah gave Hagar to Abraham, she became a second non-lawful wife. Ishmael was always, in the eyes of the law and society, a lawful son. By consenting to Abraham sleeping with Hagar, Sarah gave Hagar lawful rights as mother to Ishmael, lawful son of Abraham. However, by the same law, Isaac, as the son of Sarah, lawful wife of Abraham, was the lawful first heir. Abraham never legally married Hagar. She was legally a concubine, a lawful mistress. Her son could only legally inherit if Isaac was dead. Hence the need to remove the threat. Sarah was protecting her son by forcing Ishmael out. So to blame Sarah is wrong. Sarah did what she felt she had to do to protect her son, the lawful heir. Seen in this light, I hope the Muslims can forgive her and their father. When Ishmael was born, no one knew that Sarah would soon give birth to Isaac. Ishmael was a beloved son until Isaac was born. That is why his rejection hurt so much. Abraham never stopped loving Ishmael. He tells me he prayed for his life and his great fortune until the moment of his death. He loved his son Ishmael, and his last thought was of him and his mother Hagar. Abraham and Sarah, together with Hagar, hoped the sons of Israel will accept this admission of responsibility and guilt. They also hope that the sons of Isaac will be at last embrace their elder brother as equals in the eyes of their father and mother. I have no doubt that there are many Islamic followers who, when they hear this, will be honored by it. Oh God, I hope. At least, I hope so. I intend to honor all that is true of Islam. I hope to one day gain a greater understanding of the Quran, but feel as though I would dishonor Islamic faith to blindly interpret a foreign text. So I hope one day to be honored by instruction from one who is of Islam, just as I hope to be instructed by learned teachers of all world religions. The Temple of Zion will be a place where all religions are taught. I intend to begin my instruction in the Quran, when the sons of Ishmael and Israel join together in the Holy Land. Then peace will at last come to first the Middle East, and then to the entire planet. When the entire plan, land of David, both ancient Judea and ancient Israel, are allied against the world, then the stage will be set for the last war of humanity. That war will bring lasting peace. The last war, I believe, will be fought over oil, because when Ishmael and Israel get together with the gray, oil will no longer flow. The oil fields will be shut down to conserve life. When that happens, the world powers will try to take the oil fields, but Abraham's children will win, and no infidel will ever enter Judea again. Which brings us to Psalms 48, 11, and 12, which is Zion 23, 35, and 36. Let Mount Zion rejoice. Let the daughter of Judea be glad because of thy judgments. Walk about Zion and go around about her. Tell the towers thereof. Okay, the first part. Let Mount Zion rejoice. Let the daughter of Judea be glad because of thy judgments. When the truth of prophecy is realized and the people of Zion are at last free and in their own homeland, then Mount Zion, our future home, will rejoice. Not the mountain, but the people within Mount Zion will rejoice. When the Mount Zion rejoices, the daughters of Judea will also be glad because of the judgments. The only way Judean daughters can ever truly rejoice is if the sons of Abraham unite. The family feud must be resolved. Only then can the daughters of Judea, who consists of both Jews and Muslims, be glad together. We cannot speak of Judea in modern locational terms as either Jewish or Muslim because both occupy the same territory. The prophecy doesn't say that only the Jewish daughters of Judea will be glad. It doesn't say that the daughters of Ishmael, Muslims, will be glad. It says that the daughters of Judea, all of them, will be glad. So again, this passage foretells peace between Jew and Muslim. The next passage, walk about Zion, and go round about her, tell the towers thereof. Zion is a true future place. It is not a mountain in Israel. Mount Zion, or the city of David in Israel, is not Zion, the high mountain. The hill of Zion in Jerusalem is just that. When you compare it to Mount Zion in Colorado, at 2,000 feet, Mount Zion, Israel, is a mere hill. The high mountain of Zion, Colorado, on the other hand, towers it at 7,000 feet, a true mountain. If we walk about Mount Zion, the hill city of David, we see not towers on Mount Zion. We see the holy mount towering nearby, and we see higher hills surrounding it. There are no towers on Mount Zion in Israel, and there never will be, because the old city is preserved for prosperity. They will never build towers there. Mount Zion, Colorado, on the other hand, has yet to be built. It will be the site of the spaceport, which will surely tower over the landscape. It won't be the only building to be a tower. The homes of the 12 species will be towers. The council building will be a tower. Each guild will have a tower in the capital city of Mount Zion. It is logical to assume then that the towers of Mount Zion will be in the nation of Zion. in modern day Colorado, USA, as opposed to Mount Zion in Israel. So may the Great watch over you, guide you, protect you, and keep you from all harm. May they teach you right from wrong, and may you be worthy of them. May your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light, the unicorn way. Find your joy and pursue it. Make that your guild choice, and we get to Zion. Stay happy and high. If you use drugs, you have every right and reason to. Believe me, I know. I wrote 2 books about it. My name is Zion. I love you too much to say goodbye, so I'm going to say later now.